Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JoeThunder back once again with another episode of the Smoking JoeThunder podcast. Shout out to our official sponsor, Be Good Dispensaries, over there on 11 West Hampton and up north on 120 across this highway from Boondocks. Got another banger for you today, man. We got some cats from out of town with the Swish Fest. If y'all don't know, y'all need to Google that shit, check it out.
ASAP.
You know what I mean? But it's a little thing, you know, LA to Denver type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we got Adrian Swish in the building. We got Richh.
Yeah.
What up? How you doing, man?
Good, man. JoeThunder, how you been, bro?
Chilling, man. You know what I mean?
All right.
Doing double time today. Work during the day. Now we're doing podcasts right now, but been smoking all day. You know what I mean?
Feel that, yeah.
We still on point. Shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's new.
But
it's my first podcast.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hell
it's my
yeah,
first
bro.
one.
Well, shit. You know what I mean? Welcome. You know what I mean? Shit.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? So, real quick, man, kind of tell them where you're from real quick. Where y'all two are from.
So
Or based out of real quick.
So I'm based out of Los Angeles, originally from Colorado.
All right.
Yeah, California, Moreno Valley.
All right.
Yeah,
And tell me where that's at, man, because like you said, there's so many cities. You know what I mean?
If you know Riverside, it's right there.
All right, it's right there by
Yeah,
Riverside.
right there by Riverside.
Right. Then Easy and them used to live in Riverside, and now Ice Cube said, but you moved to Riverside.
Oh yeah.
Is there I'm sure there's rich parts everywhere, but is there a rich part in Riverside?
Yeah, there's multiple parts. There's parts where there's bad, good. It's in every city.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Every city.
Well, real quick, man, kind of start or tell them where you kind of grew up, man, and how you kind of, you know what I mean? You say you just kind of picked rapping up, within the last year, right?
Yeah. Well, I was bouncing back. Well, I was little. I was born in West Covina, and then transferred over to transferred. Like I just came from prison.
On the bus.
Yeah. Grew up really in Moreno Valley, and just was there with my grandparents, my moms, in and out, up and down, the whole grow up shebang. But
were you listening to hip hop at an early age or what?
Yeah, actually, it's a funny story. When I was growing up, I have a cousin, and he put me on Michael Jackson. So I know a lot of people say they grew up listening to, but I swear, like, there's old videos and everything, dancing to Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's the shit.
Yeah, so that's where I feel like I get the singing part from, too, because it's not just growing up straight from rapping. It's that singing in me, too,
Right, you got a couple different aspects about you,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Describe your, little style, you know what I mean, kind of to the people. You know what I mean? Break it down for them.
It's like I can go from rapping from the West Coast sound to the melodic rapping where you're singing but you're rapping too. There's bars in it. Then you can go from the Adele type to where I could break it down to a whole song, R&B, either singing too, or even pop. We got some stuff too coming. It's like a house type of song. Yeah, so that's gonna be way different from rapping and everything.
Adele, though. You got some Adele vocals, though. Hold on. Shit.
It was an Adele type beat, so it was in that type of genre for sure.
Because what you were telling me earlier is you like to make all kinds of rap
everything.
music. You don't just have one little genre of rap. You're trying to hit 50.
Yeah, exactly. Do
you have a favorite? Like favorite top 3?
R&B. R&B has to be my top. And then, to be honest, that's all I listen to. R&B. And then, rap there too, but R&B for sure. Yeah, that's what I take
Nate Dogg shit, you know what I mean?
You know who's my favorite right now in the game is Tory Lanez.
All right.
Tory Lanez, yeah. Shout out him for sure.
What were kind of some of the first things you listened to as far as hip-hop?
Jeez. Well, because I grew up around, like, my mom's a lot. Like, me and my mom was close as fuck. So hearing her listen to country, sing, like Adele, there's so many singers. So being around my mom and everything made me get comfortable to all of those type of singing. And then growing up around boys too, you get that rapping sound too from over there.
Yeah, I feel you. My house was like real musically too, man.
Yeah.
Everything from like early like Motown and all the oldies and shit, and then like you said Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
and
it's different.
all that shit, and then to even Cyndi Lauper, the '80s shit. I'm
Charlie
old, bro.
Puth,
So yeah,
Justin
Michael
Bieber,
Jackson,
everybody.
like, days, yeah.
Yeah, there's so many people that's musically inspired me for sure.
That's real dope, man. Hey, how did you like pick up like rapping though?
So, that's how I'm gonna start it. High school, I was always like, I would hang in big crowds, but I always like the quiet one, like, stay back.
You gotta
But I
watch
was
out
in
for
the crowds,
You gotta
though. Yeah, but I
watch.
was
You
in
gotta
the
watch
crowds,
out
though.
for y'all
Yeah.
cats like y'all, bro. The quiet ones. Woo.
Yeah, but I was in the crowds though.
Yeah.
And shout out to Brockman if he ever sees this. It was like a little engineering type of class, and there was other cats too that would make music. And shout out Chimeezy too. I don't know if he sees. I'm gonna send this to him. Chimeezy, he's the one that started rapping in there, and I would always be in the back just watching. I don't even know if he seen me, but it was like a little engineering class where people would just make beats for the grade, and I would go in there at lunch, me and like 2 other friends, and we'll go in there and just pick type beats, just random type beats, and just rap. And then I would
It's all
take it
internet
from there.
beats, right?
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay.
And then from there, school ended, and I was like, bro, I actually like fucked with it. You know, I felt like I could express myself. So that's when I took it to another engineer. His name's Young Nate, and shout out him. He perfected my voice and made me get that confidence to take it to another level for sure. Yeah, shout out him.
That's dope. What were you doing before music, though, man? What were you doing?
I grew up playing sports. Yeah, baseball,
yeah?
basketball, everything, track.
What was your
Yeah.
favorite out of all the sports?
For sure, baseball. Yeah,
Baseball?
I grew
What
up playing
position?
baseball. I was always center field or
Okay.
pitcher. I was all around, to be honest.
You trying to play for
Everything.
the Dodgers?
that was a kid dream. Yeah.
How'd that go? Did you
Sure.
Did you end up playing?
COVID hit. COVID hit, and that's
That
when
fucked everything
yeah,
up.
like I swear that threw the whole groove off. And then I had switched schools too for playing baseball, and then I had went back to the school that I was at, and I tried joining the team again, and the teacher was just being on some bullshit.
They just weren't having it.
Yeah, he was like, bro, you already switched. So I was like, I bet. He wasn't even trying to give me no game time. I was like, bro, come on.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. But it's cool. Yeah, we here now.
Right.
Sure.
So how do you like doing music, man?
I love it.
Are you someone that's in the studio like once a week? You in the studio every day?
It's different.
Do you record a lot of music, or are you kind of selective?
No, I do. I record a lot. There's a lot of throwaways too. You know, I'll go in there, sing or rap like 10 bars and just throw it away, just because I don't fuck with it, because I know it's not a hit.
Does everything have to be a hit, or does everything just have? You know what I mean?
I go in there with a purpose. Like, no, I'm
Yeah,
going
of course.
in there to make something. So if I know it's not worthy, why even continue it? Really? Like, you know, you could make a hit and then sit on it and throw it away and then come back to it and it might be a hit, but I know when a hit's a hit, and I know when I know. You know, I made a song that's hard for sure. Because I'll be on the FaceTime like, hey, bro, listen to this. For sure, yeah. But, yeah. Not even like once a week. Probably like 3-4 times a week. Whenever I get the time, because I do work as well on the side.
Do you how's like the studio go for you? Like, do you go in there and do you like knock out a couple songs, or you know what I mean? Because it's what's crazy is it's weird because like shit is different nowadays. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
me, when I did music with the homies, I'm used to being in there all day writing and all that. But shit's time is money, money's time, and everything.
Yeah,
If you go to
exactly.
a real studio, then you can't do that shit. You actually got to go there, drop it. You know what I mean? Do you like record at home? Do you go to a professional studio?
I had a home studio. Right now I'm at like another like a homie's home studio.
Okay.
Yeah, that fool I shouted out. His little home studio, and then I would bounce back from LA too. Do a little studio out there. It's called 519.
Okay.
Yeah, their family over there. It's cool.
Could-
But I try to stay closer, you know, not
Yeah.
far drive. I'd rather just stay over here and do that. But most of my songs, like everything, is from my house or my homie's house.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And how did y'all hook up, man?
So, Richh,
Do Lou? Nah,
yeah, it was through Lou actually. Moneybag Lou.
I think so.
Moneybag Lou. So, I met Lou through one of my music producers, rapper, and so they did a song, and I think I don't know. We pulled it up in the studio, and we were like, "Yo, they're fire," and then I seen Richh too. I was just like, "Oh shit!" Like, you got some sauce as far as like R&B stuff and melodies, and as far as
You got the whole package, man.
yeah, and I was just like, wow, like this kid is like dope, and I don't know, like I pick up a melodies, like if I hear melodies, I'm like, okay, cool, he knows, he got some sauce, you know what I mean? And that's how I judge artists, if they can make records, if they have cool melodies, and
This is not bars. It's actual song.
yeah,
It's like the producer. Anyone can make a little loop.
Yeah, anyone
Correct.
can make music.
Create
Sure.
that shit and track it out and fucking make all the, bells and whistles.
Yep.
And so we had a concert. One of the artists I was working with at the time, Sad Boy Loco, and we needed some artists to perform, and so we put together a dope set, and we asked Lou and JoeThunder to perform, and also Young Nate as well, and they did really well, and it was his first time performing.
You know, that shit was fire.
And
That
it was at the
different.
House of Blues in San Diego.
And was this kind of like maybe like one of the first Swish Fests?
No, it was actually it was a part of Sad Boy Loco's tour,
Okay.
and so he had a couple dates so he can add on some artists
Oh, that's dope.
during his tour. So he was trying to give some artists
Some love.
some looks.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah, and it was some other dope artists on there as well, like Little Maru, and I forgot who else.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, Nufo. Shout out Nufo. And
Yeah,
Weirdo.
rest in
Little Weirdo
peace.
too. Shout out Weirdo.
God.
And then where are they from? Are they all from?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Hey, tell me kind of like a little about your story, man. Where'd you
So,
how did things start for you?
well, shit. I don't know, a long time ago. And
And a land way back.
so I started doing music, I guess, around 2008. I started working with a music producer named Cashmere Royale from Colorado Springs. And he was really successful on an instrumental platform called SoundClick. And he was making a good amount of money just putting instrumentals online. And at the time, it was an early business model for music. And seeing that system in place, I was like, yo, this is dope. And so we started working with him because his music was exceptional. Like as far as like his drums, he had really crazy drums, which set him out. It set him apart from a lot of different producers.
Mm-hmm.
And so we turned his revenue up, and we started working with him off the instrumentals. And then we were just like, all right, cool, we can make money, but we need to get a resume. We need to place records. So started emailing anybody I could find online and searching like exclusive records, looking for DJs. And at the time, DJ Ill Will was hosting a lot of mixtapes, and DJ Rockstar, and Ill Will was doing all the Young Money mixtapes, and he had a platform called Hot New Hip Hop, and also he worked with KP at Dat Piff, and we wanted to get our instrumentals to some of these artists that were on these big projects. And so we were like, hey, we're from Colorado, you know what I'm saying? We'll send you some beats. We just want to land on some of these mixtapes. We'll give them to you for free. Just put our name on the marketing.
Right.
And he was
Just trying to get the notoriety and the recognition.
correct. And so he was like, cool, send me some music. So I sent him 10 beats. He was like, yo, these are dope. Next time I have an artist that I do a project with, I'm gonna let you know. So he was like, yo, I'm doing a tape with Soulja Boy. I need some shit for Soulja Boy. So I sent a pack of like 10. Soulja Boy picked 6 of them.
God damn.
First time.
That's
I was
hard.
like, sheesh. And, and then like a couple months later, he was like, yo, there's another artist from Pittsburgh. He has a unique sound.
Wiz
Khalifa. And he was looking for tapes or songs for his Cushion OJ project. So the We're Done beat was the beat that we placed to get on that project. And that ended up being a classical mixtape, you know what I
For
mean?
real, yeah.
So shout out Ill Will for the placement.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's big.
And so after that, then I was just like, okay, cool. Like I got an ear for music, I feel like, you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Because I studied the artist and I was like, okay. He had a song called Say Yeah, which was a pop EDM record, and that was real early for a rapper to rap on that. You know what I'm saying? With confidence, and let alone it I think it charted too at some point. But that opened my eyes and like let me know that all right, I have a gift at least for placing records with artists and understanding like melodies and shit and
Right.
cadence.
No, you just have a good ear. You know what I mean? Like, not many people have that shit. And, you know, when you could spot that shit out, man, it definitely puts you ahead of the game. Old music or, you know, new music as well. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Heck yeah. So you're bringing, like, the Swish Fest to Denver, Colorado, right? Kind of talk about what that is. And
So the Swish Fest it started out as pretty much my birthday party, right?
All right.
And I think the first Swish Fest was 2015, actually. It was at the Viper Room, and shit, we had tons of artists, man. AD, Icewear Bezo, G Perico pulled up. I think I don't know. It was a lot of early West Coast artists, and it was a good turnout. And then the next year, I had another one, and it was less of a. It was more. It was at a lounge, and it was still like a performance, but it was still loungy. And we had a lot of dope artists come through. Kaylin for real pulled up. I don't know, just a lot of artists through the years that I worked with. But the concept of it was I wanted to give artists an opportunity to perform in a cool venue, in a cool city, you know, somewhere different than where they normally perform.
right.
And it's artists that I like to listen to, mostly independent artists that I'm friends with or that I've seen out or heard about. And yeah, so it started out as that, and we're taking it city to city now, and
What other cities have you been to?
we've been to Salt Lake City.
Okay.
We're on our way to Portland and Seattle as well, and Arizona.
Right.
Yeah,
And you're on all these dates right here that we're talking about?
yeah, sure.
And you have any other artists?
Yes, KT Foreign out of
Right.
San Diego,
Right.
Zoe Osama out of South Central.
All right.
Hey, popping over there.
How
Yeah.
many cities have y'all done so far?
Well, this year I think
'Cause, yeah.
Salt Lake City was the first one, so
Okay.
and Denver's the second one.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
kind of just getting jump started, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Where do you guys want to like end up, like all 50 states?
I mean, ideally that'd be fire. I've been to all 50 states though. To be
Damn.
honest, I've been to all 50 states
Yeah.
That's dope.
off touring.
Who'd you tour with?
Kid Ink.
Yeah, it must have been crazy.
Yeah, he's still touring to this day. He just got back from Australia and Asia. But yeah,
Wow.
I've been around the world several times with him.
Wow.
That's dope.
Okay.
Sure.
Have you been kind of like venturing out, trying to get out to different states, different places to
Trying.
perform?
Trying to get my name out there, reach out to other artists and stuff, you know, network, get their little fan base, you know, here out there type of shit.
Kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
Like when you like perform, what can the crowd expect?
Probably to go harder than their main act. I ain't gonna lie. I my main focus is, this is what I think before I even go and once I'm in the game. Like, you got one chance to go up there. You better
Right.
give it your all. And I've seen people go up there lazy and no emotion, but the song's hard. So it's just like, you got one chance to go up there, give it your all. You know, act like no one's there. Act like you performing to your friends. That's how I see it. So I try to give them all every time I go out there.
Nah, that's the truth, because that's a big ass part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, giving it your all.
You could have fire ass music, and I go see you, and you fucking suck.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay to see you again,
Mhm.
especially if it just happens again or 2-3 times. You're like, fuck this.
Yeah,
I mean,
nah.
the music's cool, but
That's what I'm
you know,
saying.
and you're missing out on that money that a consumer like me wants to spend. You know what I mean?
Exactly. No, exactly. Because people are going there for the performance to see. So that's how I see it.
I think that's a big part of it. The actual project, the music. You know what I mean? The
Exactly.
fucking appeal. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's what a lot of people don't get, bro. And we were even talking about that, you know, because you're from
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And tell me why Colorado hasn't made it to that plateau. You know, maybe why you moved to LA to.
Well,
you know,
so like I felt like Colorado never really had like an identity for a sound. But first off, I moved to LA because just for more of an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
the things that I were interested
You're
in.
taking that chance.
Exactly, taking that chance. And the entertainment that I was interested in was in California. So you could do it in Colorado and only hit a ceiling unless you just go completely viral. But at that time, going viral wasn't a thing. It was word of mouth was going viral.
Yeah. No, for real. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Because like I was saying, I go to L.A. here and there too. And it's kind of like the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like going out there to kind of get your name out. You know what I mean? Let people see it out there and shit, and let it kind of recognize in that little circle too, because that's a big ass market.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you can conquer LA, or you mean the whole fucking, when I say LA, I mean the whole shit. I mean, you know.
Yeah, no, it was cool. And I used to work for Brett Barrett, who was an executive with the Denver Nuggets. I was one of his executive assistants. And,
Nice.
I feel like that's the first time I learned like how to do professional business. And I wore suits every day, you know, and
You was learning, man. You was
yeah,
soaking
learning
it up.
sports marketing. And,
That's dope.
yeah, and then the music came like simultaneously and just naturally it just hit, you know. And I was able to leverage my connections in sports to
That's what I was going to
get
say.
on the music.
Exactly,
you know?
because sports is like everyone wants to be a rapper.
Yeah,
Everyone in the NBA wants to be a rapper.
for sure. I mean, yeah, for
Even-
sure.
Even Chris Anderson.
And the rappers want to be athletes too, you know, goes both ways. And there's a lot of talented athletes now that are artists too, low key.
I would say, who gets
For
more?
I've
sure.
been peeping that. I've been peeping
NWG Suave,
Uh-huh.
he's fire. Damon Arnett, he's a hard artist. Who else? Boss Man Fat from the Cowboys, Kelvin Joseph. He's a dope artist.
Who are a couple of the worst athlete rappers ever?
Sheesh. I don't know. I try to listen to everybody, all the artists, all the athletes that make music. I try to listen to. I really don't judge it if it's bad or not. I feel like just having the courage to record the song is fire enough.
Do you remember that album with all the basketball players on it? It had like
yeah.
It
What
had
was it
Jason.
called?
It had Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
It had Malik Sealy, R.I.P. It had
What is that called?
Isaiah Ryder. It had a gang of the old school.
How long ago was
Gary
this?
Payton. This is when I was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
this was
that
a
was
while ago,
gas.
bro. It's probably like
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah, shit, I was
It's
even
called
born.
it's called basketball, and you know what I mean.
Bro, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna make a play with that. That's fire.
Yeah. All those fools are on there. You know what I mean? There's Cedric Sabalos is
Yeah,
on
yeah,
there. Jay Kidd, like you know, that's
that would be a dope concept to have like a updated NBA tape.
hell yeah,
Sure.
Different.
hell yeah. I was gonna ask you, and how did your like connections in LA get you to where you are today? You know, connecting, you know, with cats like JoeThunder.
So I started out as an intern for the alumni music group, and then I ended up becoming an employee, you know, underneath DJ Ill Will and Kid Ink. And they put me on the management team, and you know, and he did really well. He sold a lot of records, and he made amazing music. You know, he's a good songwriter, and he's really good at melodies, and his hooks are really amazing and catchy. So I learned a lot working underneath DJ Ill Will. He put me in all the rooms. He let me go to all the meetings and soak up game and
That's dope.
meet all the people that mattered. So you know, I'll just go home and just analyze everything that I learned and try to apply it, you know, on my own, in the sense of, I was like, okay, well, he told me one day, he was like, hey, if you want to be a manager, you got to manage artists, you know, like on your own. And I was like, all right, cool, you know. And Sean Brown was the first artist, and he was an alumni artist.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool, but he's super talented, you know, producer and artist. But
Real quick, can you tell him what it takes to manage an artist? Like what you do? Like just real,
shit,
you know what I mean?
it's-
I know there's a bunch of, but like, what are maybe the 3-4 top things that you do as far as like, you know, with your artists? Like probably book them shows, you know what I mean? Like, or
So, well, first off is education, right?
exactly, that's the big part.
Yeah, like you gotta tell them what's real's real and what's not real, you know, because a lot of artists have like inflated perception on how fast they can make it, or like.
And that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Like you can make it fast, But you better be a motherfucking grinder.
Yep. And
You can't be, you know what I mean, laid up, sleeping till 3, 4 with no money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wishing on a prayer.
Right. And you gotta have that hustle in you, and no matter what it is, you have to be generating revenue so you can pour back into your career. And you're gonna have a support system at some point, but until that comes, like, you gotta pour in, because that's your most empowerment anyway, because that's all the labels are doing anyway. They're just putting money into the ads, so they're just putting more money into the ads based on the deal, so
They're just pumping it up.
yeah. But at the end of the day, coming up with strategic plans to get the artists to A to Z, and getting them shows, eventually getting them with the booking agent. We work with a lot of the booking agents as well.
Is it hard to get shows in LA?
Yes, it's hard to get shows anywhere, I say, because as an artist, I feel like, in my experience as a manager, like, in observing artists, getting shows and getting a booking agent is the hardest, two of the hardest things. Because booking agents have to like your music, and you have to draw, and if you're not drawing, then if you're not drawing a crowd, then the booking agent must have to like you, because there's tons of artists every day.
How do you draw a crowd, though, in different states? Isn't that hard?
It's hard, but you leverage with other artists that are in the market that are dope. Shout out 100 Pack Savvy, Little Mac Diddy, and yeah, man, they're one's from Colorado Springs. 100 Pack Savvy has a Box State Baby 1 and 2 going crazy, but yeah, that's the connection.
Heck yeah. And where would you say, like, JD is at as an artist right now?
So I feel like JD is exceptional compared to a new artist. Like, again, like, the second video that we played was his first video.
Okay.
Like, in my opinion, that's like on a semi-polished, like, artist that's like making real money. You know what I'm saying? In LA, you know what I mean? As far as real money, meaning like, like 100,000 or whatever, maybe off their music activities, right? Let's say that. So, but sonically, it's there. You know what I mean? And the presentation is there too. Most people's first video, less production setup, less production value, and I think that he's a better singer out of a lot of artists that's out there right now in Los Angeles.
Right. And do you have any projects out right now, or how many projects?
Yeah, I just dropped my album.
You just dropped an album.
Yeah, Let Go.
Let Go. How many tracks is it?
It's 10.
Okay.
10. Yeah, 10.
And where can they find that at? All platforms?
Yeah, Let Go everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you have any projects before that, or?
Yeah, I had one project, and then the rest were just singles. Yeah, that's called The Broken Kid.
And that
Volume 1.
And that was the project before that, right?
Yeah, that was on that.
Is that like a mixtape, or just kind of some shit you dropped?
Nah, it was just a little EP.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little 5-6 tracks on there.
So you started off by dropping some singles?
No, I started off dropping a whole EP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and just came out hard.
Straight to it.
Hard, like hard.
And how were you kind of like getting that out there? Like, was it all on the internet? Because I mean, like I said, I'm still like old school, bro. I'm thinking like, you know what I mean? I know you can't hand out like fucking
right now it's
CDs
like
nowadays, but I mean,
Flash drives.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a lot of friends, so by sending it to them or them seeing it, I've always kept good hands with people, as I would say. So,
and like you said before, you were hanging out with like kind of everyone, huh?
Yeah. If they didn't know my name, they've seen my face for sure. So now people are getting to know me and they're seeing how I'm coming, so they're supporting. They know they've seen me for sure. But back to your question, yes, sharing on Instagram and them posting it, or even sending it to like a bigger type of a platform, like an Instagram account, and them posting it, and then you get different type of ears on that for sure too.
And that's what we're about, man. We're about getting, your shit to other new people, and you know what I mean?
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys coming as well, man. Have you been any other places besides Denver yet, or not?
Like state-wise?
Yeah.
I've been to Washington and New Mexico and Texas. That's all.
Nice.
That's all. I plan to go to New York. New York's my first one to go.
How'd you like New Mexico?
It was cool. I was out there with my uncle. Yeah. Learned a lot out there. I was like 13. Learned how to drive out there. Yeah, it was cool. It's hot. Yeah,
Hey,
it was pretty hot.
What's like a typical day like at home for you? What are you doing, man?
Get up 4:30 in the morning.
Damn,
get
for real?
ready, go to work, hustle out the day, and then come home around like 5, 6, probably even 7,
Mm-hmm.
and then try to make time for music. I try to,
Right. So you do work a 9 to 5, right?
Oh yeah, I do. No shame to that.
No, I hear you.
shame at all.
I'm the same way,
No,
brother.
I'm saying that to the viewers because
I
some
did
people
that
be
shit.
taking that shit as like, oh, I never work a 9 to 5. Like,
I don't know about
Bro.
never, bro. Like sometimes you need
Mom
to
and dad
grow
works a
up
9 to
and
5, like,
grow
but,
up and realize
yeah,
money's
I
money.
do electric work, solar,
Okay.
installing and all that stuff.
I have some homies from Texas that be doing that shit.
Yeah,
the
that's
big old
bread in
solar shits. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just turned 18, so
Damn, you a youngster, bro.
getting on that electrical wave is cool as fuck. But growing up, I was always doing construction from 14 all the way till now. With my uncle, put me on that little construction wave, just to get paper in my pocket.
No, for sure. Ain't nothing wrong with
Trying
that.
to stay
shit.
out the bad way, because we've had a lot of people in our family go around the wrong route. So he was a big help of, you can get your paper the other way too.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
Real dope. Some people don't get that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, that little money can help do something, you know?
Yeah, not facts. That's facts.
Heck yeah. So how do you like LA, man? Like, how do you guys like
It's the best place in the universe.
best place? I
mean, you just can get any vibe that you want in Los Angeles.
That
Literally
is
any
true.
Vibe. If
That
you
is
want
true.
snow, like extreme weather, it's there. If you want the beach, it's there. Several beaches, actually. If you want the family environment, it's there. It's everything. If you want the super Hollywood, it's there. Vegas is only 4 hours away, so that's a quick drive or an hour flight.
Facts.
I was gonna ask you who has the better weed, Colorado or Cali, but
California.
I was gonna say.
I hate to
you're
say
gonna
it.
be-
I love Colorado. Hey, and I
I
ain't
was
gonna
gonna say,
cap.
I know
Hold
you're
on.
gonna be prejudiced,
That's a good
though.
question. That's a good question. So
You know.
I ain't gonna cap. So when I first moved to LA, I was just diehard. Like, no, Colorado has everything, and I'm only drinking Coors and everything, all Coors products. And, I did it for a long while. You know what I mean? But Coors Original is one of my favorite beers, so low key. But the cannabis in California is just too potent, and it's just something new every day. That's just, oh shit, it's that or whatever. This exotic flavor, or it's a lot of different stuff.
Right. The
And-
variety is there. The only thing I don't like is like just the prices. The prices in Cali are just normal prices, right?
Yeah.
100 and a quarter, 300 ounce. Is that kind of what it is, or?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I think-
It's around that, but I mean that's if you have like rapper brands and stuff like
Oh, that's
that.
just gonna be way more.
That's designer. That's
Yeah.
designer brands, and
That's
they're,
gonna be
they're
maybe-
a little pricier.
Yeah, 80 or 88. Fuck
Yeah.
all that shit.
But there's a lot of but a lot of the bigger brands, are white labeling other brands, so you could get a lesser name with the same product. So if you're smart on who's making what, you could get really good deals.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cause here at Be Good, I think you can get an ounce for for $99.99 out the door.
That's hard.
That's not bad. That's good. You know what I mean? I'm high. You know what I'm saying? So, how long are y'all in Denver for? Just a couple nights, huh?
Yeah.
Couple nights.
Yeah, I leave Sunday.
All right, did y'all got the van or what? Or y'all fly in?
Yeah, I flew.
We flew in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, quick little flight.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, that was smooth.
And tell me a little bit about you doing music as well.
So, I've been a manager for about 14 years. Then most recently, I'd say probably like the last 8-9 months, I've been doing a lot of education on Web3, technology, NFTs, showing artists and athletes how to leverage their IP through these new emerging technologies.
Mm-hmm.
And just trying to learn a lot of stuff, and I finally got back in music mentally.
So you took a break for a while?
Yes,
Gotcha.
I had to reset,
I feel you.
and now I came back with a clear head and with a clear vision, and I got a partner, Pooh, who's a really solid person. And
Shout out, bro.
And you know, we started Legendary Music Group is, you know, like our umbrella company that we have, but we partner with artists that we think are exceptional and that we think we can take to the finish line. And I don't know, it's been a good journey as far as that, but I just want to be a conduit to great music and helping people achieve their dreams, you know.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Is there anyone out there that you want to do any music with, that you'd like to do some music with?
It's not even like a question. I would work with anyone, but
The guy across the street.
I'm trying to think of some fucking. Go for it.
one artist I would work with.
Like, if you could pick like one artist right now, you know, besides Drake. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like
I've
Michael
heard the
Jackson.
Drake effect though, but I said Tory. Yeah, Tory.
Oh, Tory Lanez?
Yeah, Tory.
All right.
Yeah.
Toys though.
And
Sure.
on your album that you dropped, do you have any like features on that?
Only one.
Who's
yeah.
that?
His name is Messiah. Shout out him. Yeah, I'm trying to push him to. He's bigger than what he thinks he is, for sure.
Right.
And I'm trying to push him out. You know, mentally tell him like, hey, you got this. But yeah, that was only one feature. And there's people I could have put on there, but I chose to keep it small.
That's what I was gonna ask next. Who are some of the people you fuck with in, you know what I mean, as far as in the LA area type shit? Is there anyone you fuck with?
Yeah, I fuck with a lot of people, but to be honest, I keep my I listen to a lot of people, probably not even from LA. So, but
As far as music wise?
yeah.
Because I was gonna ask you that next, man. If you
There's a lot of
listen.
people in Moreno Valley that I listen to though, a lot that are making noise, and that people think that are from LA and stuff too. Yeah.
Anyone that the viewers can check out, you know what I mean, that you suggest? Or
For sure, I already shouted them out. Chimeezy, JL, S5, R3, all of them are going up. Heem Beezy, 5-star DJ, all of them. They're all going viral for sure.
right.
Viral.
And what about you, man? You got any sleepers that you're working with? You know, people that the viewers need to hear, listen to.
No, everybody that on our roster, we're loading up. We got some heat. We got a lot of consistency and a lot of ammo coming, and we're just trying to keep unique experiences going, and just keeping the artists and different activities, and keeping the algorithms healthy by keeping them on a consistent release schedule, which is important, you know. And at the end of the day, that's it. We're just trying to take up to the next level.
Right. Hey, what's the most important thing that everyone needs to do nowadays? Is it like the videos? Is it dropping singles? What do you feel?
It's just deliver great content, you know? You deliver great content on a consistent basis, you'll cut through.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I live by this every day. You're either 2 feet in or 2 feet out. You know, if you're gonna do something, do it with everything that you got. If you're not
for
gonna
real.
half-ass it, don't even do it. Like, why get into it if you're gonna, half-ass it with everything you do? So, 2 feet in, 2 feet out. If I'm gonna do a video, best believe I'm gonna get the visuals,
Right.
everything. If I'm gonna do a song, visuals, everything. That's with everything you do. So that's what I see it. That's how I see it. Sure.
No. Do you ever pop out to other stuff and check out other artists or not?
Oh yeah, for sure. Try to get a different visual of how they make music, or just even sitting in the studio,
No, for sure.
just watching.
And how's like the production on your album? Is it like people
that's-
or do you have in-house people that do the production, or
Oh
is
no,
it
it's
here and there?
I'm straight off YouTube. Yeah, I talk to producers, but I don't. I straight off YouTube.
Okay.
And that's all off my head too. I don't write straight off my head. Freestyle. Yeah.
YouTube beats, no.
No, I need
gotta-
to start
you
tapping
gotta-
on
you gotta-
producers.
you gotta
I
change
need to.
No more YouTube
Yeah,
beats.
you gotta
And
change
Me
that,
too.
bro.
That's
like,
one of the
That's the
things.
top 5 right there. Number one thing you need to do.
Need to. But all those songs you've heard.
Nah, hey, I
Bangers.
don't get you.
You know?
But if one of them turns into a hit, it's gonna be tough to get it clear.
That is true.
So
You gotta get some. You gotta get
that's the
some.
reason
I
why.
got to.
You gotta get some little homies to start making some beats or something. You know what I mean? For you tell me, hey, for
There-
real, like,
there-
like, I got
there's
some
song
lyrics.
records.
I need some cats to make some heat, and y'all,
Yeah.
we could do this. Like, and y'all find some people, bro, because you're in LA.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we got the producers
Yeah.
for sure, but he has a specific sound that he wants and he gets it. So
Hey, then
I'm not stopping it.
you need to do
know?
that Puff Daddy shit. Then you need to get in there with the producer.
Yeah.
And
I need to get in line with the right producers
You know what
because
I
I
mean?
keep coming across people that keep sending me West Coast sounds, like West Coast. I'm like, bro, I'm sending you the type of beats,
Mhm.
like. But yeah, I know I'll come across a producer for
It's
sure
like
soon.
it's not. You're like filtering slowly down the United States. Like you started LA, and Utah, like you said, Denver. By the time you get further down the United States, that's, you know what I mean. You'll get those producers that got those backpack beats, that got those East Coast beats, just got that weird fucking, Minnesota
Yeah.
weird fucking beats. You know what I mean? Just some crazy shit. I had some homies send me a beat today. That's some crazy dark. So I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's what I
Yeah.
wanted. You know what I mean?
Something different.
Heck yeah. So where did you say your next some kind of spot is? Your spot is after this? You guys probably go home and then you guys have, where's the next Swish Fest? Or is that in the workings?
TBD.
Okay.
Where's CBD?
To be announced.
Ooh.
Right?
To be determined.
Oh, determined.
To be
I was
determined.
announced, determined. We don't,
TBA, to be
be
announced. But that's the thing too. For
Gotcha.
sure.
Gotcha.
We're working on Idaho too, Boise.
That's the thing. You know what I mean? You got to hit those places like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And leave an impression early, and the fans will track you. And when you deliver that record that they really like, they're gonna support it.
Right.
And when you have support in different markets at the same time, algorithms happen.
We was kind of talking about that the other day, like fools like Chingo Bling and even some of like the how do you say, Latino rappers like Mr. Capone and Mr. Criminal. They hit like all the small towns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like
they're-
Chingo Bling would go to fucking Pueblo and Colorado Springs and Greeley and fucking Grand Junction, Denver. You know what I mean? And what's there to fuck to do? with
man,
some of those
Mr.
spots?
Capone still crushing it right now. You
Yeah.
think he was out here like
Just
last
last
week?
week, yeah.
I know, that's the homie and Mr. Criminal. Those are the bros.
Yeah, we have Mr. Criminal on there. He's one of the homies, the homie Brace. Shout out, you know what I mean? Big Brace.
Dope. I seen Mr. Criminal at NFT NYC.
Right. I was actually in LA that week and I was trying
Oh,
to
bro.
holler at him
Oh,
and
shit.
everything. And they was like, oh, bro, he's doing the NFT shit. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Small world.
Man, that's crazy, right?
Stupid small world.
Nah, I got some good LA connects, man. We fuck with Mr. Criminal, shout out. We fuck with Afro, shout out. The Far Side.
Dope.
I mean, Tash, the Alcoholics, Razkaz, you know what I mean? So, and then that's just not even the graffiti shit, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking. So, man, that's what we do. But shit, man, definitely appreciate y'all coming on, man.
Yeah,
the
no.
show
No,
and
thank you for having.
letting us know
Yeah.
about your artists, you know what I mean? Do you guys have social media you want to let them know about, man? Where they can get your music at and all that good shit?
Yeah, you can find me everywhere, any
Where
platform.
would they find you under? Where they find you under, though?
JDarich, JDARICHH, everywhere.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you?
everything.
And you can follow me. I am Adrian Swish on all platforms. IAMADRIANSWISH.
That's dope, man.
And
That's
the brand
dope.
too. You can't forget about the brand.
What's the
Scared
brand?
Love.
Scared Love Records.
Yes. I just
All right,
dropped
that's
that.
the
merch.
sticker- is that
The
the
merch-
sticker right
the merch
there,
is
or what?
fire, though.
Yeah, I shot that to
I'm
you. It's my first
thank you. I
drop.
The merch
appreciate
is
it.
gas.
Yeah, hard. First drop too. Had to come out hard.
Hey, you got a little bar or two for him real quick? Just give him a little sample.
Yeah, get him.
Get
Get
him,
him.
bro.
Yeah, get him.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Give him a little something, shit. They're like, oh, I gotta Google this cat now. Let me check him out. You know what I mean? Let me go on his Instagram, see what's up. Like,
You an artist, right?
Shit, I usually punch in, so I'm not even gonna lie. I punch in. Yeah.
All right,
You have to
yo.
catch me on a good day.
all right. Well,
Probably
check,
off the drink or some shit.
What
to
are the videos?
Freestyle, but.
what are the videos again that they can find on YouTube?
So, What's Left of Us, that's my most recent one.
All right.
If you're trying to go for a little club banger, I'll throw on, damn, I forgot my own song name. Too many song names. Came Through. Came Through. Yeah, that's that one. Played at the club. Pfft, hit.
Hit
Yeah.
all day, right?
And everything, bang everything for sure. You'll catch a vibe.
For sure. I'm definitely gonna check out some music tomorrow, man. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Well, shit, there you have it, man. Shit, we got another episode for you. They be doing shows. Check them out everywhere. Got some good ass music. You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
JoeThunder, appreciate you, bro.
For sure, bro. Appreciate you once again. Like I said, you can find us on all platforms too, and we got bangers coming for you. You know, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times a week. So check us out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.